I left the door open. Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm ForHippo and welcome back to some more Minecraft. In between this episode and last episode, I did work on the nether spawn. However, it is not done, to say the least, and I will show you in a second. We got some really simple goals today. The first one being is we're gonna get a librarian. I mentioned that last episode, but obviously we ran out of time, so this episode we're gonna do it. We're then gonna work on that spawn some more. I have some ideas what we're gonna do, and you'll see what I did. Or I guess the lack thereof. And last but not least, we're going to start earning some more money at the village. Alright, so first things first is that villager. And I was waiting for it to become nighttime so they all go to bed so I can do this. I can sneak in, shh, don't tell nobody, and we can kidnap one of the villagers. I'm hoping he will go to the yellow bed. Perfect. Okay, now that we have him here, we're just going to have him keep on following beds back and forth. So bed here, and we'll break this. Alright, he's sleeping. You need to come in here, buddy. Nice try, loser. Alright, and then last but not least, we need you to go into this bed right here. We gotta give him a spot first, though. Alright, get in there, boy. Alright, perfect, just like that. We got a new villager in the spot. We can now sleep the night away real fast. Enjoy the view for a moment. Before we get to everyone's most favorite activity with villagers. So you place it down. Checkbook book. Don't want that. Break, replace. And repeat. We'll be doing this for a while. Obviously, I won't have you guys watch the whole thing. Impaling 4 does sound pretty fun. What do we have right now? Looting. I know you're amending. And what are you? Are you efficiency? You are efficiency. Alright, so for this villager, I have a few different ones he could get. The first is protection 4, which is always nice. Then we have power 5 or sharpness 5. I'm kind of hoping the sharpness 5 over power 5, but I also won't complain. Also unbreaking. I have little notes on like things I want to get from the villagers. I have that marked off for some reason. I do not have an unbreaking, unfortunately. I can't remember if it's... Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to hit you. Okay, I won't hold my axe anymore. It will go back down eventually, but that's gonna be a little bit. Alright, protection 4 for 16. It's not bad. Alright, we will take this, my good sir. Alright, we gotta get some emeralds now. Alright, now with unbreaking and mending, we will not need to worry about any tool ever breaking again. Boom, just like that. We got the trade sealed in. Now you can break that block all you want and he will not trade it anymore. Or like change, which is nice. Alright, perfect. So now we have a mending, looting, efficiency 5, and unbreaking, and protection 4. Also, I don't know, I just realized I just said with unbreaking 3, nothing will break with the mending. I don't have unbreaking. I don't know why I keep on thinking I have unbreaking. Alright, anyway, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's check on some of our sticks real fast. Alright, we got quite a bit. I think this will still be all bought in one go. All gone. How about Iron Boy? Where are you? Alright, off to the nether. Alright, so here in the nether, I started putting these half slabs down because otherwise the magma slime will spawn. I realized I kind of don't like it this level because it's kind of ugly with the portal like down one. So we're gonna push this all down one block. And then also in here, I made some nice little staircase. But I realized again, it's one too high. But if we just drop it one floor, we'd be good to go. So that's what we're gonna do. So first things first is tear up all the slabs that we put down first. Alright, voila. All the slabs are gone. Alright, time to drop it one more. I'm assuming we're gonna run into lava probably, but if we do, we just fill it up. We are now going to put these slabs down. We'll obviously have to make some staircases. Well, that was ominous. I mean, this is definitely better than it being a half slab too tall. Alright, let's put all these slabs in right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I kind of forgot that I did open this up a little bit. Alright, we're going to add some protection. Don't worry, don't worry. And then for things like this, we're just going to put a full block underneath it. So, like, I know it's, like, raised a little bit, but at this point, what are we going to do? I picked a bad biome to stay in. So the Pokemon's 30th anniversary livestream was today, and I'm gonna be honest, I think they probably should have saved the announcement for Fire Red and Leaf Green coming to the Switch to be today, because I thought they were they had something like crazy in store for us, which maybe you can argue showing off Gen 10 was cool, which it was, but that's coming out in 2027. It's the beginning of 2026, so we got a full year, and we don't even know when it's coming out in 2027. So it could be the beginning of the year, but it also could be towards the end. So there's a lot of unknown with that game still. But I'm really looking forward to that game. But that's probably the only exciting thing that was really announced. Like the music player, I don't know. Like I think it's cool, I guess. I don't think I would be buying it because I have a phone that can play music. I also don't listen. Oh, hi. I also don't listen to Gen 1 music all that much anyway. But yeah, besides that, it just kind of felt like random free events for all their other games, which is nice. But like the Mega Garchomp Z was in the files since the release of the DLC, so we knew it was coming at some point, so we kind of just assumed it was today. But Gen 10, that is pretty cool. But anyway, before I keep on rambling, I have to lower this because I don't know if you can get in to here if there's a half slab. So technically magma cubes can spawn here, but I don't think they will. So, because I think they probably need a little more space, so I'm not too worried about it. Voila. Hello, buddy. All right, we're gonna go down to get some nether wood so we can make these doors not oak, you know? I would probably want the warp fungus for like the blue trees, you know, for the doors. But I don't know if I can get to that without using a lot of fire potions, which feels a little silly to do. We definitely make a better way to get down here because this has been the death of me at least once, and then I was attacked a second time. So, but hello Delphox, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see, I know. We also got to make him a better house. I hate the nether. I would really appreciate like another totem maybe, or some better gear before we do that. Dang, stop. Holy moly. Alright, y'all need to stop. Yeah, that was rough. What the heck? Get over here, piggy. Yeah, based off of how that went, I think it'd be best if we just stuck with the... Is it making noise? What the heck? It kind of sounds like a little bit like styrofoam. It's so weird. What the heck? Alright, so a few months ago, I was at a sushi restaurant, and at the end of it... No, it wasn't even a sushi restaurant. It was Panda Express. Never mind. Okay. At Panda Express, they give you fortune cookies. And, you know, they're like kind of cheesy things of like... Hold on, I got some right here. One of them is like, counting your blessings multiplies their abundancy, and to be successful is to never give up on your dreams. So, you know, just like very stereotypical kind of fortune cookie, you know, mumbo jumbo. But the last time we went, I opened a cookie and it was slightly torn. It's got like 80% of the full like paper, and since it doesn't go from like edge to edge, you know, it should be fine. But yeah, oh, hold on. Look at this. There's 3 wither skeletons. What the heck? I gotta be careful not to attack the pigs either. And I think there's a blaze. Yeah, there's a blaze shooting at me. Alright, anyway, back to the fortune cookie. I opened the fortune cookie and it's slightly ripped, and all it says is, you will take a gamble and... That's it. You will take a gamble and... And what? Huh? Like, I feel like that's so ominous. I will take a gamble and do what? Succeed? Die? What's going on here? But yeah, so safe to say that's a little ominous. But alright, so we are gonna make some doors with this. I don't really like that you can't see through them at all, but I think it will look better than these oak doors, you know? And maybe we can do something like this. Hold on. Something like this? I don't know. I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's not very good. I'm sure it's fine. We need to cover this hole now too, because this is definitely way too dangerous to keep open. I'll probably just use the basalt for now, because, you know, remember what we said last time. Function over form. That's correct. Yes, function over form. No, I know that's not important, but that's too ugly. Okay, hold on. I have some standards, guys, please. The standard isn't high, but I do have some standards. I just feel like this is dangerous because, again, I can't see what's on the other side of the door. Also, get out of here. It's too flat, you know? It needs, like, it's just like a painting on the wall almost. What about something like this? Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief. I mean, I think the bar is so low that even this is good enough, I think. Yeah. Is there a skeleton in there? Oh, hi, buddy. The heck? Can you come up here? Oh, you cannot. Womp womp. But see, like, that's why we need to be able to see a little bit, because otherwise we just we don't know that there's skeletons behind the door. All right, we're just gonna leave it like that for now and call it good. Because we got one door here. Oh my gosh, that looks so bad. I don't know how I continue to disappoint, but hey, you know what? This one is not as bad, I would say. You can put a torch on a... What? What happens if I open it? Can I open it? Okay, alright, and then I want a door right here somewhere. So I want to be able to at least see outside over here, and like, I'm sure we'll go over there some point. Alright, looking a little plain. Let's spruce this up a little bit right here. Nothing that a little polished black stone can't fix, you know what I'm saying? In fact, let's make some stairs. Crazy. Stairs? No. In the nether? Who would have thought? Alright, I can't even look at it from a distance without hurting myself in this game. I left the door open. I mean, from ugly nothing but basalt, it's not bad. I think the blue doors would do better for sure, but we just don't got those right now. Alright. Now we're gonna add some windows. I mean, shush. I don't think it's like that bad. Okay, I do think it's a little bad, but I mean, from where we started today, I don't know if we can get some side-by-side comparisons, probably can't. But just like, picture back, I don't know, 6 minutes for you. How it's just nothing but basalt and oak doors over here. It's a little bit of class now. It's a little bit. Not much, but it's a little bit. And I like the little stairs out here right into lava. The front yard looks amazing over here. You know? Oh, couldn't be better. Alright, what if I just made like some trim, whatever it's called. How would that look? Oh, hey, buddy, no. Well, there goes all the basalt I just mined. Cool. Okay, buddy, chill. Ow! Well, you broke my boots. Well, thanks a lot. Fire res is on. We're just gonna go back out. We're just gonna go out there. This is why the nether is the worst. That being said, fire potions really do make it better. I won't lie. If I didn't have a fire potion, this would be so annoying. Alright, well, now that we have the fire potion on, we can stand over here, not be as scared. I mean, it's not bad. I'm gonna break that block and probably add blackstone there, but all in all, not that bad. Not that bad. Oh yeah, also, if you didn't see last week's video, which is the Pokemon Emerald Part 2, I would highly recommend it. That is such a funny video. And I'm not just saying that because, like, you know, I made it, you know, clearly the best here. But, like, genuinely, most fun video I've made so far. So, highly recommend it. And you can take my word for it. I'm not biased at all. I think this is every blackstone to my name, so we're gonna have to use some slabs here to finish this off, which will work. Alright, voila. Not too shabby. I mean, this is still horrendous. It's so bad. But, you know, hey, you know, little by little. All right, honestly, not bad. Let's go. Alright, let's sell all this stuff, or as much as we can, and let's see how much we make from all that. Alright, we capped out on the pumpkins, watermelon, and obviously the iron, but that left us with 54 emeralds, which is honestly not bad. Alright, let's see how much progress this will make on the cartographer if we give him... Wow, that's really easy to level him up. Alright, what are you giving me, buddy? An ocean monument. I mean, I think there's like a bazillion over there, but now let's just keep on doing the glass. That's so nice. We're so close. No, I need more glass. All right, surely this will be enough. Boom. What will you give me now? Banners? Are you for real, dog? I mean, I guess it's pretty easy to max out. All right, what do you give me last? Do you not give me another map? I have a funny feeling I know which woodland mansion is gonna tell me. Knowing that he buys glass is actually super nice because, man, that is easy to make a bunch of glass panes. Alright, and before we're gonna end off, let's try to level up the mending guy more, because I don't think it hurts to have a bunch of extra mending books, and we do need to start leveling some of these guys up to get those name tags finally, because I'm gonna start forgetting the other animals like the dog, like Furo and Delphox. It's easy now, but once we start adding more and more names, I think I'm gonna get a little confused. But that's about it for today. We really just went from the village to Nether, back to the village, but hey, you know, sometimes that's all you need. Plus, I think all these doors really add a lot to this room now, so honestly, this is a huge win. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for today. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe down below. There is plenty of content coming soon, including a new project that I'm about to start right after this. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!